there can be a lot of layers around curses, hexes, spells, chords, and being impacted by that. But the one particular aspect that I'm seeing with this right now is to play with the idea that if you are experiencing a curse, a hex, a spell, or people are cording into you, it's because you have energetic information, and or you might be holding a bundle of responsibility or a fragment of their energy. And so they're cursing you, they're hexing you, they're spelling you, putting a spell on you in order to maintain some level of connection, hoping that you might send appropriate energetic information, that you might return the power, you might return the fragment, you might dissolve any negative karma between you and them from previous incarnations. You might send them appropriate information so they don't have to be cording into you anymore. So taking a deep breath in, bringing in the energetic component for that. Holding your energy and awareness in your line. We invite you, soul rider, at the level of your higher self, your body, Deva's higher self, and teams, to work with the energetic fields and the guides, to reference any vibrational hexes, curses, spells, or chords that are impacting you, your body, or your teams in any dimension where any of you are expressing yourselves. And you're just holding space. And the guides just said to do it in all time spiral continuums. So inviting you, soul rider, your body, your teams, to reference every single dimension where you, your body, your teams express yourselves. Your guides, your advisors, your spiritual family. In the entire time spiral continuum, where you're being impacted by any curse, hex, or spell, and invite some energetic aspect of you, your body, and your teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to send appropriate energetic information to anybody that has a curse on you, a hex, a spell, or is cording into you. Invite some energetic aspect of you to send appropriate energetic information, letting go of the mind, needing to know what that information is. Just let some energetic aspect of you to send the information to them in the appropriate moment in time where they have the capacity to receive the information in a way that serves them and empowers them to the degree that they choose. And as you're sending appropriate energetic information to anyone that is placing a curse, a hex, or a spell on you or cording into you, also invite some energetic aspect of you, your body, and your teams to return any responsibilities, any fragments, any power, any bundles, any empathic sensations back to them at the level of their higher selves, body, Deva's higher selves, teams, to their guides, to their advisors, their spiritual family, where they have the capacity to receive it in the appropriate moment in time. And you might even be like spinning your fields in a counterclockwise direction, returning. All of these responsibilities, all of these fragments, all of this power that is not yours, sending the appropriate energetic information. The body might even feel like a wave of relief, tears, as it returns. And then as it returns, these responsibilities, empathic sensations, fragments, bundles, karma, returning the karma as well that you might be holding that belongs to another, back to them where they have the capacity to receive it, sending appropriate information, dissolving the curses, the hexes, spells, inviting any of them from the future as ascended masters to dissolve all curses, hexes, spells, to dissolve all cords between you and them that are discordant. And sometimes when we get a curse, a hex, or a spell placed on us, it's because some part of us is wanting to activate a very particular vibration inside ourselves, spiritually grow and evolve, cultivate greater integrity, greater discernment, greater empowerment. And so invite some energetic aspect of you, soul rider, your body, and your teams to activate that vibration of that spiritual lesson in your individual divine cosmic loop for you, soul rider, your body, and your teams more. Activating the vibration of the spiritual lesson, moving into a more harmonic frequency where you are completely out of the vibrational terrain of the frequency of a curse, a hex, a spell, or a chord. It's like when you're on a higher floor, it can't even touch you because you're not holding the vibration of that reality. Increase the frequency by activating the vibration of the spiritual lesson in the divine cosmic loop of you, soul rider, your body, and your teams. Your guides, your spiritual guides, your spiritual family to the degree that they choose. And then taking a deep breath in, thanking these beings from the future as ascended masters for dissolving, for releasing, for protecting, for shielding you from themselves in the past when they intended harm. And then, just to be extra gracious, invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to dissolve any negative karma that you might have placed on them because of the whammy they did on you. So dissolve any negative karma for them. You're like, no hard feelings. It's all part of the journey. I wanted to activate a very particular vibration inside myself anyway. I hired you on some level. You're fired now. Clear all negative karma between you and them. You could even sit with the lords of karma in an appropriate dimension, dissolving any negative karma that anybody might have incurred when they were unkind to you. And again, that's being very gracious, high integrity, not moving from the wound, but from a place of empowerment and personal responsibility. And holding space for all that work to happen in the appropriate dimensions where it can. When it feels complete, updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. And then taking a deep breath in, balancing and stabilizing your fields, updating all of your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. Oh. Deep breath, shake out, reboot.